Welcome to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Chad Compton working the video tonight as we get set for some Indiana basketball here in North Judson, Indiana, where the 18-3 North Judson Blue Jay girls will take on the 17-6 Winamac Lady Warriors. Shay, good to be with you tonight, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. Sectional final, Winamac Judson. It doesn't get any better than this, right, Tim?
I think it's awesome. Yeah. I'm really pumped, actually.
I am. Got a full gym. It looks like the balcony behind us is filling up, so there's not a better rivalry in the area than these two teams.
No, there's not. You know what? We're going to jump over to introduce some of the Winamac girls as we're waiting for game time, which should be underway in about 4 or 5 minutes here.
Ashley Keller, 12, senior forward. Jillian Brum, number 2, senior forward. Taylor Jennings, number 20, junior forward. Haley Sanders, number 14, junior guard. Blake Bailey, 10, junior guard. Maggie Smith, number 5, sophomore forward. Lainey Joseph, number 15, sophomore guard. Aubrey Gearhart, number 3, sophomore guard. Ella Gearhart, number 24, freshman forward. Kendall Johnson, number 1, freshman guard. Kingsley Croft, number 4, freshman guard.
Welcome back to RTC TV4 as we're getting ready for some sectional action tonight. Shay, what do we got in store for us tonight?
I think we're going to have a heck of a game, Tim. Winamac's going to have their hands full. This Judson team's good. They move the ball good, and they've been here before. You know, they got Frazier's she's a sophomore, and I think the rest are seniors. So they've won before. They know how to win. They won most of the girls were on the volleyball team that won state. And that's where we're trying to get. We're right there. I think we're in store for a really good game tonight, Tim.
You know, Shay, there's a lot of hype around North Judson girls basketball right now. However, Winamac is not to be looked over. I mean, Winamac could be a sleeper here and upset North Judson very easily. Oh, definitely. I mean, we're right there, and we've had, you know, we're a different team now than we were when we played them before. We were in the middle of a brutal stretch there. I think when we go to South Bend, we had Plymouth in there and Knox, all on the road. Kendall Johnson's kind of emerged as another scorer, and she's been doing a really nice job lately. So I think we're in for a really good game, Tim. I think it's going to be a good game too. You know that I saw that there are a lot more watches on the initial. Oh, here's the girls coming out. And a pretty nice welcome. Winamac traveled well to this, 20 minutes down the road. I think those girls are pretty pumped up right now. So I was talking about the first time that these girls played each other this year, and Judson beat them pretty well. However, in talking to Coach Croft afterwards, he said, I wasn't trying to win that game. He said there were certain things I wanted to try out, and when I did, they worked, and then I didn't want to show my hand again. So it's a real chess match here between Coach Croft and Coach Neubauer. Of course, we have a little bit more inside scoop on the Winamac's club or Winamac's strategy. What do you think about that, Shay?
Well, we mentioned it the other night. They're just the differences in how they coached the second half. They were both blowout games, and they coached it totally different. We kind of mentioned talked a little bit about the chess match between the two coaches. To me, it's as interesting as the game itself, you know, and I'm sure there's not too much that these two schools don't know about each other. You know, we play each other enough, we're close enough, you know a lot of people from the other schools. So
it's a rivalry. I'm not sure that I would call it a friendly rivalry,
It's not a friendly rivalry. I think it's going to be physical tonight, and we're getting ready for the national anthem here.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise. Kindly remove your hats. and join us in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening and welcome to beautiful North Judson St. Pierre High School. In the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly, courteously to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSAA events. Let's afford the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Please enjoy the game. The winner of tonight's game will advance to next Saturday's regional tournament at Winamac. And now the non-starters of the visiting Winamac Lady Warriors. Number 24, Ella Gearhart. Number 1, Kendall Johnson. Number 4, Kingsley Croft. Number 20, Taylor Jennings. Number 3, Audrey Gearhart. Number 12, Ashley Keller. And number 32, Sammy DeBoy. And now, the starting lineup of the visiting Lady Warriors from Winamac High School. At forward, 5'10" senior, number 2, Jillian Brown. At the other forward, 5'8" senior, number 10, Blake Bailey. At center, 6-foot sophomore, number 5, Maddie Smith. At guard, 5'6" junior, number 14, Haley Sanders. And at the other guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 15, Landon Wilson. The Lady Warriors are coached by Cole Brock. And now for the non-starters of the home team, North Judson St. Pierre Lady Jays.
Work it on it. Might just do that now.
Number 22, Megan Krasnowski. Number 20, Courtney Preston. Number 40, Adriana Rivera. Number 11, Jordan Lucia. Number 52, Amanda Choichi. Number 10, Abby Chambers. Number 42,
All right, Shay, we're getting ready for the tip-off here. Maggie Smith and Lauren Cox tipping the ball off. I think we've talked about Maggie getting a high percentage of these. We'll see what happens to start this game off.
Yeah, it's. I thought, maybe I was wrong. I thought they had Reinbold jump last time, but either way, it don't matter. They got it. So here we go. So Harper with the ball for the Lady Jays, guarded by Blake Bailey. So Haley Sanders is going to get the Lillian Frazier assignment. Haley usually gets the other team's best player and always does a really good job. So Reinbold almost traveled there. Gets it in the lane, can't get it. Rebound comes off to Maggie Smith. It's a nice defense to start off by the Warriors. Here comes Lainey Joseph for the Warriors. She's going to get it to Haley Sanders. Sanders gets it down to Brum. She's double teamed. They're going to say she stepped on the line. So the Lady Warriors are going to back off their press, play a half-court defense here.
Jay, a lot of energy in this gym
There
tonight.
is. This is fun, Tim.
Been following this Winamac team all year. Had a great time watching them. I had a chance to watch North Judson a few times. Decided to see what happens tonight.
Cox's three's no good. Rebound comes off to Lainey Joseph. Coach Croft wanted to hook there on the baseline.
Now Cox will shoot a few three-pointers. She's a 27% three-point shooter on the season.
Just a solid basketball player. You know, she's not going to get the big numbers that Frazier or Schumacher are going to get, but does the little things, kind of like a Jillian Brum type player. You know, she's going to get 8 to 10 points, a lot of rebounds, great defense. So good defense here by the Lady Jays. Winamac taking their time. Haley Sanders drives, hits Maggie Smith to Blake Bailey. Great recovery by Frazier. So Winamac really tried to get it inside here. Bailey's going to travel there, trying to throw the softball pass over to Haley Sanders.
That's a really patient offense by Winamac. Really slowed things down. How many passes do you think there were in that offensive set?
A lot. I wasn't keeping track, but it was good. And that's one thing I noticed with North Judson the other night, how quick their passes were. Schumacher now with the ball. Nice move, guarded by Jillian Brum. Seems like the refs are letting them play again tonight. So Reinbold got open down low. It's 2-0 in favor of the Jays here. 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
It's over 2.5 minutes, and that's the first ball that went into the bucket, Shay.
Yeah, that really favors Winamac.
She's going to get the foul.
So Lainey Joseph, spin move, foul. She's got the bucket. So Lainey Joseph's going to go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play here. Switched it up on you a little bit.
Old-fashioned, conventional.
Yeah, conventional. Short. Ooh. And a free throw. Now Schumacher comes out with the rebound. Frazier looking to push, gets it to Schumacher. Thought about the three. So North Judson's being really patient also with their offense.
Winamac's defense really playing them tight right now.
Yeah.
Really on both sides of the court, we're seeing good defense.
Yeah,
I like to see a good defensive team. That's a win right there. The crowd recognizes it.
Yeah.
Girls just couldn't penetrate and get in the paint.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, Tim. They're going to get Blake Bailey on a cheap foul.
Looked like a lot of ball, but you know what? We've had some really good officiating this year, or during this sectional championship or sectional final weekend.
We have, Tim. Letting them play, but not letting it get out of hand, I guess. The other two games we saw, they were really good. I recognize the referee on the baseline. I didn't catch their names with the headset on here, but he done a really nice job the other night.
Nowhere for Schumacher to go.
Yeah, Jillian Brum's playing really good defense. And Schumacher don't need much room.
Schumacher's going to hit a few of those tonight,
Yeah,
Shay, I have a feeling.
Yeah, the scorers are going to score, you know.
Schumacher's a 29% shooter from the three-point.
Boy, that seems a little low after watching her the other night. And
just under 1 out of 3. Maggie Smith with a three-point shot. I think that's the second three-point shot that I've seen her take this year. I know Coach Croft wants to see her shoot that more because she can make it.
Yeah, and it'll bring the defense out. So, I mean, I don't even know. She don't even have to make it, just so they know she's capable of making it, you know.
So North Judson takes the early lead 5-2 over the Winamac Lady Warriors.
There's a nice block by Maggie Smith. Reinbold looked just a little hesitant. If she would have just went up, and there's going to be a foul there. I think that's going to be on Schumacher. Now, we've seen Schumacher getting a little foul trouble the other night.
Foul on number 44, Matthew Schumacher. That takes
Jillian Brum, one of the girls that you like to see at the line right now for Winamac. She's shooting 66% from the three-point line or free throw line, which isn't too bad. As a team, Winamac's shooting 64.
Okay.
So that's not too bad, really, for a high school team.
Yeah, you know, and Jillian's a senior. She wants to be in this position, you know, Tim. She gets up there and almost Laney with the rebound. She's going to be fouled. So the ball just kind of died on the front of the rim there. Laney Joseph got in there and got the rebound and was fouled. To be on Frazier.
So in the Hebron game the other night, you mentioned Schumacher getting in a little bit of trouble, foul trouble early. Lillian Frazier also got in a little bit of foul trouble.
They both had 2 fouls right off the bat and had a set for a decent part of the second quarter. So Laney's first attempt's up and good.
Laney Joseph's a 72% free throw shooter on the year.
She gets her
Makes
second
both
one.
of them.
Good job.
I like it, Shay.
I do too. So it's a 5-5 game. So Harper's going to take her time bringing it up here, guarded by Blake Bailey. So Blake's going to get it. Blake's going to pick up her second foul.
Pretty good move by Reinbold.
Yeah, they knew where they wanted to go with it, and Reinbold was kind of sitting there open. So it looks like Kendall Johnson's going to come in for Blake Bailey. Blake Bailey picks up her second foul.
Reinbold, a 67% free throw shooter on the season.
Tim, did you print these off at home? These are really nice.
I manually put those into a file.
Oh, okay. Well, I still like it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Is that why you asked if I had a printer?
Yeah.
We do have a printer. It's just not hooked up.
I gotcha.
It's nice to see the Colonel here tonight.
Yeah, the Colonel's excited. He's pretty cranked up.
That ought to be worth, I don't know what, 5 or 6 extra points for the Warriors.
I think he gives you 5 or 6.
I think he does. Is the Hammer listening tonight?
Haley Sanders?
No. Way off on Haley Sanders.
That was a well-designed play. That was designed to get her an open three-point look. She was there. I think she's just a little bit nerved up right now. She'll calm down as the game goes along.
That was pretty long. She was long on that.
She had a little extra energy happening.
It's all right. It's all right. She can use it on defense.
Haley Sanders is going to have a big game tonight. She's been playing great all year, Shay. Predominantly, they're going to get Jillian Brum.
Fouls on number 2, Jillian Brum.
So 3 fouls apiece here.
Kendall with some good defense. Lillian Frazier gets her own rebound.
Yeah. Laney Joseph's got several rebounds so far tonight. I know she had a bunch the other night also. There's Jillian Brum and can't get the shot. Frazier comes up with the rebound.
Winamac's got to make those buckets if they're going to win tonight, Shay.
Yeah, Frazier looking to push. What a move by Lillian Frazier. So it's 9-5 in favor of the Lady Blue Jays.
It's Lillian Frazier's first bucket on the night. Man, does she have a nice move to the basket.
She does. You know, last game, she'd get into the lane and just have like a little floater there in the lane. The shot's going to be a little bit short by Brum.
You know what I liked on that, though? That was a great pass by...
she walked. They missed the walk there.
They're going to get Laney...
Fouls on number 2, Jillian Braun.
And get Jillian for her second. So what I liked about that, right before that shot to Jillian Brown, I really liked the pass and the vision by Lainey Joseph on that. She saw the opening. It was a tight throw, zipped it in there. Jillian took it and shot right away. I thought that's crisp. I think that's really unselfish basketball. I'm excited what we're seeing, even though the score is not in favor of Winamac at this point.
Yeah, it was. She's just a little short on it. It was a good shot. So Taylor Jennings is going to come into the game for the Lady Warriors with Jillian Brum. Jillian Brum picked up her second foul. And Taylor's been playing really well here lately. There's the ball on the floor. Courtney Trusty comes up with it and gets it up to Frazier. Frazier's going to be fouled. That's going to be on Maggie Smith.
Foul on the Lady Warriors.
Winamac's just a little bit cranked up right now, Shay. What do you think?
Yeah.
I don't think they're nervous. I think they're cranked.
Yeah, I think they're jacked up and playing. Just need to calm down and get in a rhythm here, and they're going to be just fine.
Lillian Frazier, 63% from the free throw line this season.
She gets them both. So Winamac's we're going to have to come down and get a bucket here. It's 13-5, minute 40 to go in the first quarter. We really need a bucket here. So Laney's looking to get something going here. Finds Maggie Smith top of the key, guarded by Lauren Cox. The Haley Sanders, Laney will reset here. So Winamac's going to take their time here.
Got a minute to play in the first quarter. I like that Winamac's slowing it down a little bit.
Yeah, they're going to
a little bit of triangle.
Delaney looking over to Coach Croft to get something. Coach Croft's barking out a play here, so they're going to try and.
She's having a little bit of trouble hearing him.
Yeah, this place is rocking. The Judson fans are pretty loud. They always come out and support their team. Delaney with the drive, can't get it. Maggie Smith comes in, knocks it away. Lauren Cox ends up with the ball. Here comes Frazier. What a move. They're going to get a jump ball. It's going to be Winamac ball. 24 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They're going to give Addie Harper's going to come in for Lillian Frazier for the Jays. Give Frazier a break for the rest of the.
Got an 8-point game right here. 20 seconds left. Winamac going to slow it down and get the last shot of the quarter. Be curious to see what they got here.
Yeah, boy, it'd be quite a bit of a momentum boost if they could get a shot here. It's a good defense. There's Haley Sanders drives. I don't know how that wasn't a foul, but that's going to be the end of the first quarter. It's going to be the North Judson Lady Blue Jays 13, the Lady Warriors 5.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, we're getting ready to start the second quarter, 13-5 ball game so far. Kind of a slow start offensively, really on both sides of the ball, frankly. And you know, it's still a tight game.
It is, Tim. I mean, if we can get into it, get it, down to 4 points, 6 points by halftime. Just cut into it at halftime. Go in. I'm sure that's what Coach Croft's looking for. He don't want to get it all back at once, but if he can get, just cut it in half by halftime, we'll be in really good shape. Winamac's got a little bit of foul trouble with Blake Bailey and Jillian Brum on the bench. Each has 2. So not terrible, but they'll probably have to set the rest of this half. There's Frazier for 3. She don't need much space.
Frazier doesn't shoot a ton of three-pointers. She's only a 23% three-point shooter. You'd never know it looking at her form on that shot.
Yeah, looked pretty good. There's Maggie Smith, going to be blocked by Schumacher.
I think Schumacher gave her a high five after that ball was in the air. I think I heard a little skin.
I don't know how you can call that foul. Looked like good block. What do you think, Tim?
There's part of me that wants to give the officials the benefit of the doubt on this one, Shay, but I'm not sure. Especially down this side of the court, it looked like there was a lot of contact with.
You're a little easier on the officials than what I am.
I'm trying to be. I took the IHSA's president's message when when he talked about the officials this year, but I'm thinking about recanting my commitment. That's Harper's first points of the night. After she drains both of her free throws.
So Winamac needs to get something here. Winamac's not getting bad shots. They're just not falling right now. It's Haley Sanders with the ball. It's the drive. Picks up her dribble. She's going to find Laney.
Winamac just hasn't found their rhythm yet.
No,
that's what it is. There's no rhythm happening out there.
A lot of that's got to be credit to North Judson and their defense. A little step back by Laney. She gets the friendly bounce there. So Winamac really needed that. That cuts it to So that cuts it to 11 here.
Laney Joseph with 6 of Winamac's 7 points so far in this contest.
So yeah, we really need somebody else to step up here. Nice play there. That was a travel.
All right.
So Schumacher just
Winamac kind of holding their breath. I think we're all expected to get a foul called on us there, and it was a travel. I think the official got the right call.
Yeah, it was good defense. Schumacher just found herself in the middle of wanting to jump or not, drug her foot a little bit. So Laney Joseph now, ball. She's guarded by Lauren Cox. Cox playing great defense. So Harper's playing really good defense on Haley Sanders.
Nice little move there by Haley.
Kendall's shot just off. I like what Kendall did there, though. She got into drove and got into the paint. So Schumacher from way outside. Off the mark, nobody's there. They're going to get Maggie Smith for the foul. That's going to be Maggie Smith's second foul, Tim.
Maggie Smith. That takes Addie Harper to the line to shoot 1 for the Lady.
So Blake Bailey's going to have to come into the game. Give Haley Sanders a break.
So 20-7. Blue Jay lead right now. Coach Croft doesn't look too concerned yet.
No, he doesn't. He looks calm. You know, it's good to see Blake Bailey back in. She gives you so much on the defensive end. But you really don't want her to pick up that third foul here. So Blake Bailey coming right in and making something happen. I think that's going to be on Harper.
Foul's on number 24, Addie Harper.
It's going to be Harper's first, I believe. So Laney Joseph goes right to the hoop. They're just not falling. That's a good shot, you know.
High percentage shot, good move on the board.
So Reinbold, nice acrobatic shot there by Reinbold. So Coach Croft's going to get a timeout here and talk it over.
The 23-7 Blue Jay lead right now. We're going to jump over to a quick break, Shay.
Okay.
Kniebel Insurance is a proud supporter of Winamac Athletics, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your needs. Contact Kniebel Insurance today for your free quote.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, kind of a tough start for Winamac. I don't think this is exactly what Coach Croft had in mind.
No,
Winamac's been in those opportunities in the situation where they could have drained a lot of buckets, a lot of high percentage shots. They just haven't gone in yet, Shay.
yeah, we're missing some bunnies down low. Getting some pretty decent looks under the basket. I think we got those 2 quick fouls on Jillian and Blake, and it kind of threw us off our game a little bit.
That took a little wind out of their sails.
Yeah, so hopefully Coach can get them calmed down here, and we can start getting on a roll here. So it looks like we're going to have Lainey Joseph, Blake Bailey, Kendall Johnson, and Maggie Smith out there. Now Frazier, Reinbold, Schumacher, Cox, and Harper. And there's a steal right off the bat. So I don't think that's what Coach Croft drew up.
Yep, I don't think that was in his plan.
So they're going to switch and have Kendall bring the ball up. Kendall Johnson, a 6-foot freshman, has really been playing good here lately. Get to Lainey Joseph. Lainey, the top of the zone there, gets it into Jillian Brum. Jillian throws up another decent look, just didn't get it to fall. Here comes Frazier, just to Harper, to Reinbold.
Reinbold wide open for that three-pointer.
So it's a 28-7 ball game here.
That's 11 points so far for Reinbold the first half.
Everything going right for the Lady Jays right now.
Now how that goes in basketball, it's an emotional sport. When you're locked in, you're locked in.
Yeah, you know, I think the momentum and they're hitting some buckets and just rolling here. Nice defense by Judson. Delaney's shot just a little off, so Winamac's really rattled here. There's Schumacher.
I think the Hawk just joined into the broadcast from Winamac. Got the game up on the television.
All right. So Kendall Johnson's going to take the ball. The score is 30-7 in favor of the Lady Blue Jays. About just over 3 minutes here in the half to go. Winamac really struggling in this quarter to find any kind of rhythm with that zone. This the offense is just kind of stagnant out here. See if they can find Brum there in the paint. Joseph thought about it. So Kendall's going to get fouled. That's going to be Schumacher's second, I think.
Foul on number 44.
Shay, sometimes you get to the free throw line, your team's kind of struggling a little bit. Getting one or two of these knocked in, that can change the momentum just a little bit, start tipping it in the other direction.
Definitely. Kendall's first shot's up, and she got it.
Kendall Johnson, a 70% free throw shooter. One of the better free throw shooters on Winamac's club this year.
So there's an over the back on Frazier. That might be Frazier's second. Good position by Brum. So Frazier's going to get her second. So Haley Sanders is going to come back into the game for Kendall Johnson, and Jordan Dusak's going to come in for Lillian Frazier. It'd be nice if Winamac could make a decent run here. You know, Schumacher and Frazier are both out. There's Brum. There's the hook. They're going to get Brum on a foul. That's going to be her third. So Jillian looks a little flustered here. It's going to be the 7th team foul, or 8th.
Jillian Brum.
You know, more times than not, that ball goes in for Jillian.
Yeah, they're just not falling tonight. We've seen her make that shot all year.
Jillian coming out of the game, she's provided a ton of great leadership to this team. Really invests in the younger athletes in the school. Just a nice kid.
Yeah, and it's just not on the basketball court. It's you know, all over. The middle schoolers and even the elementary kids really look up to her. So it's 31-8. Favor of the Jays, and Cox gets them both. And here comes Laney. I'll find Haley Sanders. And look, Haley just can't penetrate. Laney Joseph gets into the lane. Maggie Smith right there for the rebound. They're going to get a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Lady Warriors. So you know, those are shots that Laney usually makes too, Tim.
Yep.
This Reinbold plays really good defense.
Yeah, Frazier and Schumacher don't get you.
Yeah, that was a good call. That was a good call.
That was all ball by Blake Bailey. I think the crowd, especially the Judson crowd, thought that was a foul on Bailey, but that was all ball.
Yeah,
there's no doubt about that.
But she walked before that even. So the Judson fans there, the student section's really vocal tonight. It's a little mismatch there with Cox was on Haley Sanders. Just off the mark, rebound. They're fighting each other for it here. Blake Bailey on the floor. So Kendall Johnson for three. She got it. So Winamac's going to start pressing here.
I'll tell you what, Kendall Johnson's a kid. She gets hot, she can get really hot.
That's going to be a Warrior ball.
That's great hustle by Haley Sanders.
I thought that Dusak touched it. The coaches
I think that might be the wrong call. Haley touched it, and then
Dusak touched it. That was the wrong call. They're going to talk about it.
I mean, you get one wrong every once in a while, and if it happens, it happens. But that's Winamac ball.
Yeah, that is a Winamac ball. That's pretty obvious.
Reinbold knew it. She was walking towards the court.
So there's going to be a foul on Maggie Smith. That might be her third, Tim. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that is her third.
Just little things are going wrong for Winamac. Just like right there is a time where Maggie Smith all season, she's played dynamite underneath the basket. She gets that denial more times than not, Shay.
Yeah. You know, well, even before that, Tim, you know that Kendall Johnson hits a three, and we get a big takeaway there, and the call just doesn't go our way.
Yep.
And I think this one ref had seen it, and the other guy overruled him. So Haley Sanders brings it up. There's just nothing inside. Winamac's looking to get it inside. So Laney with the shot off the mark. Courtney Trusty comes down with the board. She's going to look to push it. Guarded by Kendall Johnson. Get it back out to Harper here.
Judson fans like what they see.
Yeah. Almost a steal by Haley Sanders. So Coach Neubauer is going to try and run some clock here. Great defense.
Good hustle by Maggie Smith.
So, yeah, great defense by Maggie Smith. So another three by Kendall Johnson, and she got it.
That's two in a row for her. I'm telling you, she's gonna get hot in those three-pointers. You just got to keep feeding her.
So that cuts the lead to 20. So Jordan Dusak with the ball now. Almost lost it.
Haley Sanders, a lot of hustle on that play.
Yeah. Another. Oh,
I don't know about that.
We were just bragging. We were just bragging this guy up too. So that's going to be 4 on Maggie Smith.
Foul on number 5, Maggie Smith. That takes scoring Cox to the line. She'll shoot 2 for the Lady Jays.
What's Cox's free throw percentage? Cox 69. Boy,
I think she's made all of them today.
Yeah. She looks real comfortable up there.
Yeah, that's 5 in a row from the free throw line tonight. for her.
Cox gets them both. So here comes Laney Joseph.
Got 8 seconds left in the half.
3 seconds left. Laney's gonna have to do something. Gets the shot. She's gonna get fouled. That's gonna be on Harper. That could be a huge. If she can sink these, Tim, that's gonna be big going into the locker room. It's Harper's second foul. Laney's first shot's up, and she got it.
These free throws are huge going into the halftime.
They are huge.
So it looked like Laney's put a few hours in shooting free throws in her time.
Looks pretty comfortable up there.
Makes all 3.
So that's going to bring us to the half here. It's North Judson Lady Blue Jays 36, the Lady Warriors of Winamac 17.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, that was pretty rough half, really.
It was.
I think the only way you can say that. Winamac, like we mentioned a few times, had several opportunities, good high percentage shots, moved the ball pretty well for the most part, and their shots just coming up short.
Yeah, I feel like we did some really good things. You know, North Judson, their offense is hitting on all cylinders. They didn't miss too many shots. And we got ourselves in a little bit of foul trouble. Maggie Smith has 4 now. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Jillian Brum have 3.
I think so, and I think Blake Bailey has 2. So we're, in the post, we're in some foul trouble. Those are calls that the last time we played North Judson, they weren't calling that kind of stuff, They were letting them play a little more. There were some balls didn't go our way, on calls, but all in all, it was pretty well refereed, I thought. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be optimistic here, Tim.
I like it, Shay.
Maybe we can switch. Maybe you can be the guy on the refs, and I can be the.
Okay, yeah, we can try that out. See how that goes.
I'm getting better because when he came up to the scorer's table at halftime, I wanted to tell him all about the one he missed off their fingertips, but I didn't.
Right.
I was good, so I'm getting a little better. Normally when I watch games, I have to sit clear at the top. My wife makes me because I get on the referees so bad. So this has been a good thing. We're sitting pretty close to the floor, and
you really can't yell with a headset on, otherwise you're gonna have problems anyway.
I'm keeping it under
You're gonna be
control.
yelling right in your own ear, right?
So yeah, no, we're going to make some adjustments, and I think we're going to be in it. You know, we.
Captain, we were talking a little bit on pregame about how, really the Winamac Judson rival isn't necessarily been the friendliest rival. I was listening to Sectional preview with Coach Neubauer was on radio program with Harold, and he mentioned that he believes that this is still a very young season for this ball club. And it's really not that I have anything against those comments. I think it's, that's confidence, whatever. But, that's the kind of stuff that breeds a chip on your shoulder when you're the other team. And clearly, it feels like you're being looked past, Shay.
It does, and the rivalry, it goes way back. And about the time you think that maybe it's getting a little more friendly, I don't think it is. Then you get two teams in a sectional title game.
Yep, I was talking to the Hammer after the Saturday night games, and he reminded me of a lot of the stories around North Judson and Winamac, whether it be in football and some of the skirmishes. Just an interesting history. And when you grow up in a rural community in Indiana with basketball, kind of those local rivalries really turn into something different. They really manifest into something that's almost, I don't know, pretty powerful, really.
They do. And, we're close. We share. Oh, here, Gretchen's bringing you some M&Ms.
That was nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, we share, there's some kids from our county that go to Rich Grove Township, goes to North Judson. So, a lot of the people, and it is pretty intense. I can look over there and I see 6 or 7 people that I go to church with that are sitting on the North Judson side. So,
right.
It is intense.
Shay, we got 4.5 minutes before game time. We're going to jump over to another quick break.
All that smoke can only mean one thing. The Winamac Corner Deli is cooking up something delicious. Located in the Old Burger Dairy Store, the Winamac Corner Deli offers everything from daily lunch specials to full-service event catering. Stop in today to try one of our signature creations, like our amazing barbecue nachos or our tantalizing barbecue mac and cheese wrap. Every day is something new, yet familiar. Mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees for any occasion. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood. This is old you. And this is now you.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, one thing that I think is a pretty big victory, and it could really, we'll see how it plays out here in the second half, but Laney Joseph getting fouled on that three-pointer and then stepping up and making all 3 of those buckets from the free throw line. I think that's a big boost going into halftime.
Yeah, it is, and she was calm about it. She has her routine, like you mentioned. She's probably shot 10,000 free throws, and it was like she was in her backyard shooting, and she sunk them all and went in. So hopefully that'll calm us down a little bit. It seems like we're just a little amped up on our, when we're going up for our shots. We're just a little strong.
Little amped up. Really, you mentioned the fouls, the number of times that Lady Jays have been at the free throw line, and they've been making their free throws tonight, Shay. In fact, Lauren Cox, 6 for 6 from the free throw line. That stuff adds up, starts making a real difference in the game.
It does. Lauren's, where's she, right around 70% or something like that, 69%. She's a senior. She knows it's a big game. She's going to go out and knock down her free throws.
There's the captain's wife. Cruising
Got
past.
some popcorn and a water. She's feeling a little better today.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. I'm glad to.
So I got her sick. I passed that around the house for everybody.
That's awesome, Shay.
She's a trooper. She went to work today. I wouldn't have, but
we're gonna jump over to another quick break before we get started.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
the rest.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett with my partner Shay Cassidy. We're getting set for the second half of the sectional championship here in North Judson, Indiana, where the Blue Jays are leading the Winamac Warriors 36-17. There's Coach Croft giving a little bit of instruction to his players. He still seems calm and loose. He's been in a lot of these high-pressure situations. Shay, this is a young ball club, so this team's not used to all these big situations. So I'm really curious to see what happened at halftime and to see how these girls come out and play. I'm real optimistic about the second half.
Yeah, we've mentioned it a few times, Tim. We think of them as an old ball club because they've all played so long. You know, they've all been on the floor since they were, started since they were freshmen. But what do we got? A couple sophomores, a couple juniors, and a senior out there. And, and we've had a freshman really step up in Kendall Johnson and knock down some big threes so far for us. So. It's just North Judson just looks calm in this situation. You know, there's a steal.
Big play by Lainey Joseph got the tip, and Maggie Smith coming up with the ball.
Yeah, so interesting. Maggie Smith comes out playing. You know, she's with her 4 fouls, and at this point, I think Maggie just has to play. You know, she can't worry about those 4 fouls. She's just got to go out and play. She fouls out. She fouls out. You know.
Yep. This is they don't win. This is it this season. Haley Sanders. Oh, just off.
And so Blake Bailey going for the rebound. I don't know who. I guess, yeah, it's Judson ball.
Looked like they almost could have got a foul on Lillian Frazier, but it's probably a good no call.
Yeah. I mean, we want it to be a call.
Yeah.
That'd be her third. We want it to be a call.
That is true.
Defense
Maggie
by Maggie
Smith, another great steal.
So Maggie coming out aggressive with her 4 fouls.
Winamac's got to turn this into points.
There's a steal. That was Reinbold getting her hand in there. That's going to be
great
awful.
Defense.
Yeah. So Maggie Smith kind of backed off and said, "It's all yours, Laney," and Laney made a nice defensive play.
That doesn't happen a lot to Lillian Frazier when she's going side to side like that.
So now Winamac, defensively we look really good. So now we just need to find something offensively. So Laney for 3, and she got it.
That's a big bucket for Winamac right there.
Winamac down 16. It's going to be 36-20 in favor of the Lady Blue Jays.
Lainey Joseph with 9 points in the first half, gets her first shot for 3 here in the second.
So Frazier looking to get it in, has to pull it back out. Harper almost too wide open. So Lauren Cox, they know that Maggie Smith's got 4 fouls. I look for him to go right at her.
That's 8 points for Lauren Cox on the night. Her first 6 came from free throws. Good ball movement this time.
Yeah, great ball movement. So Laney's going to pull up. It's going to be long.
Oh!
Maggie couldn't quite get the rebound. Lillian Frazier, wow, I don't know how she got that ball in there.
She makes it look easy, Shay.
She does.
Lillian with 9 points in the first half.
So the lead
adds 2 more.
Leads 20 now. There's Jillian Brum. Rebound, Lainey Joseph goes back up strong and gets it. 18-point game.
Lainey Joseph came to play tonight.
She did. You know, I don't know how many rebounds. You keeping track of that?
Nope. I can't do that.
Okay, no, that's cool. She's got
That's too hard for me, Shay.
She's got a lot of rebounds.
Lainey Joseph actually is the second leading rebounder on the team. followed or right behind Maggie Smith. Maggie has 9. She has 6.8 per game.
Laney, so that shot's off. It's going to be Blake Bailey's. Is that her 3rd or 4th? You know, Laney's what is Laney, 5'10"? I suppose I could look. Laney's a 5'10" sophomore, so she's pretty got some size to her, height to her down there.
Laney averages 14.3 points per game, but right now she's sitting at 14 points, so she's only 1 bucket away from topping her average for a game.
Taylor Jennings is going to come in for Maggie Smith. Maggie's going to set with those 4 fouls for a little bit. So I think this is going to, Coach Cross is going to try and rotate him in. I mean, really, with Maggie's defense, it's hard to keep her off the floor.
You know, when you play real aggressive like Maggie does, there are times where that turns into foul trouble.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's her game. And
Winamac, there's Haley Sanders. Nice move.
That was a nice bucket by the Colonel's daughter.
We've said it all year. If she can get into the paint, good things happen. So it's 41-24.
So those are Haley's first points of the night. I like seeing her drive to the basket, Shay.
Yeah, if we can get Haley going, I like our chances. Frazier.
Great defense there by Jennings.
Taylor Jennings.
Kept her arms straight up. It's so hard for a girl not to bite on that. I like it. I like Bailey. She's just so much fun to watch all year long. She knew she was falling out of bounds, couldn't see a girl, and just chucked it at
Lauren Cox, wasn't it?
Yep.
So Bailey's going to set now, and Kendall Johnson's going to come in. Kendall can shoot. She's
good pass inside by Laney, and
not sure what that was. So Jillian's just a little frustrated.
Jillian's shot's just a little bit off tonight, isn't it? Now she can find her rhythm after having a couple of tough shots.
Yeah, and Jillian's a little flustered down there. She's a little frustrated. But Frazier thought about that. Really, if you can keep Frazier from driving, there's
great defense by Jillian.
There's Haley Sanders in there too. Good no call.
Good no call. That's right.
Good no call.
Ooh, okay, all right.
They're going to get Haley for a travel.
See that bucket right there? That bucket falls. That's a momentum shifter, Shay.
Yeah. Yeah, just little things.
Got 3:30 to go in the 3rd quarter here with North Judson up 41-24. It's been a much quieter quarter in terms of fouls.
Yeah, Winamac came out. Great defense by Taylor Jennings again. Judson wanted to foul, but that was textbook defense. Taylor does those things. Taylor's going to play good defense.
She recovered nice. I don't know if she was in the right spot for that rebound or when that ball came in there, but she recovered very quickly, which is great.
And there's Haley Sanders. And
the foul.
All right, so here we go. So Haley's really stepping it up here.
She's going for the conventional three-point play, Shay.
She is, Tim.
I like it.
You know what, Tim? I'm going to have to get you a nickname before next year. You know what? We still got the boys' games, too.
Yeah.
I come up with that. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't found anything appropriate.
Haley is going to miss that one.
A little off.
So we got a 41-26 game now. 15 points feels a lot more manageable, Shay. Winamac starting to creep back in this game.
If we can get it down to single digits, Lauren Cox. Wow. Lauren Cox came to play tonight. That was good defense, too.
That's 10 points on the night for Lauren Cox. This is her fourth time on the free throw line, Shay. She's playing a game.
She is. Looks comfortable up there. Looks like Coach Neubauer's going to get a timeout. It's 44-26 in favor of the Lady Jays.
Full timeout.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, good crowd tonight, good energy here. Winamac's starting to try to creep back in this. So far, they've won the second half.
Yeah, their defense, they've really stepped up their defense. I was watching these. We had a couple cops walk in, Tim, and I thought maybe we were going to see an arrest over there, but looks like they're just hanging out, making sure that everybody plays nice tonight. I could remember some games over here where there were some cops involved. Yeah,
I like
a sectional game where, yeah, there was people on the floor and the cops had to come. Yeah, so.
I got you. You were never involved in any of those, were you?
I don't know.
No comment?
Yeah, we're not going to get into it, but you know, it wouldn't be that far-fetched to have somebody arrested over there on the North Judson side, you know? I don't think.
Shay, you're awesome. That's all I can say.
Hey, I'm just telling the truth here, Tim. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can cut this. Kendall for three. Ooh. Just off the mark.
That was good effort by Jillian Brum.
Yeah.
Jennings comes up. Oh, they're going to get her for double dribble.
Yeah. They had a double team on her over there. I couldn't see it, so we'll give the referees the benefit of the doubt.
North Judson cheerleaders don't seem to disagree with the call.
I don't know that they're really even into the game over there. Courtney Trusty with the ball finds Lily Frazier to Schumacher. And Lauren Cox again. Cox is having a great game. You know, Schumacher's been pretty quiet.
That's 7 points in this half so far for Lauren Cox. She's having a night.
Yeah. Three for Laney's in and out.
Just off the mark.
Yeah.
North Judson wanted a foul on Laney Joseph right there.
So how many Schumacher got? How many points has Schumacher got for the night? You got that? You got that stat?
She has 5, and they were all in the first half, so she's been quiet.
Yeah, and Lauren Cox.
I think their strategy must be to get it into Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren Cox has picked up the slack. Great defense by Jillian Brum. Coach Croft wanted to push.
Coach Croft and Coach Johnson getting pretty animated over here on the sidelines. They're starting to not like the calls that are.
It's always. They're gonna.
That's clean on Jillian. I'm gonna get her for her 4th.
And Coach Croft wants to talk about it.
He's talking about the last call.
Yeah. So Schumacher is a 6-foot senior. First shot's up and good. Her 6th point of the night. Schumacher's averaging what, close to 20, 18, 20, something like that?
18.7.
So
that's
yeah,
a really good guess. She's, in terms of leading scorer, she's the 2nd leading scorer on the team, just about 1 point a game behind Lillian Frazier.
So leads 22 for the Blue Jays. No, Frazier gets a lot of steals.
Good pass. Good pass by Laney Joseph. Ball just not going in for Jillian.
No. She's going to keep trying. They're going to get a foul on Lauren Cox. Might have missed a travel there, Tim. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't know.
Coach Neubauer won it.
Jillian looking just a little bit frustrated tonight,
yeah.
Shay. I think that Lauren Cox has really she's played a good game offensively. I think she's playing a good game defensively too.
Yeah, Jillian's a 66% free throw shooter. It seems like she's a lot higher than that. Seems like she makes a lot more of those.
She's made a lot of clutch free throws this season for Winamac.
Gets her 2nd. So Kendall's going to come in for Jillian Brum. So I'd imagine that Coach Croft's going to have Maggie Smith set out the rest of the quarter. Winamac putting some pressure on. Who's that? Is that Gebke in the game? She carried that all over the place there.
Good pass from Kendall Johnson, and Haley just mishandled
it up. Yeah,
she was going a little quick.
It's kind of the way it's going. So Laney
smacks Schumacher.
Yeah, Laney.
She connected with Schumacher's face on that one pretty good.
Laney's second, so she wasn't going to let Schumacher make that shot.
You know, right or wrong, I've always told my girls they're going to foul somebody. You want to make sure the other kid knows what happened.
Yeah, don't let them make the shot.
I mean, you don't want to do anything blatant or, you know.
Yeah, just go for the ball. And Schumacher misses one. Nice rebound by Taylor Jennings. Nice box out.
Winamac really needs to score here as we near the end of the third quarter here with 15 seconds to go. Blake Bailey for three, just off the mark.
Well, Blake can knock that down.
Yes, she can. She's knocked a lot of them down this year.
So Frazier's going to drive here because that's what Frazier does. That's going to be Laney's third.
Laney picks up two quick ones back to back.
I'll send Frazier to the line.
We got a 49-27 contest right now. Lillian Frazier steps to the line. What's Lillian do with her free throw percentage? 63%. Makes her first one.
Makes them both. Frazier almost got, there's a long shot. I thought it had a chance. So after three, it's going to be North Judson 51, Winamac 27.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Kniebel Insurance is a proud supporter of Winamac Athletics, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your needs. Contact Kniebel Insurance today for your free quote. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, 51-27. Winamac better come out on a tear here. What do you think?
Hey, it can be done, Tim.
It can be done.
It can be done.
Absolutely can be done.
So we had some Chuck Berry they were playing. I think that's the first time we've heard that over the intercom
Chuck
here.
Berry, Neil Diamond, Metallica. We get a little bit of everything here in North Judson.
So it'll be a Winamac ball here. It's like Laney's trying to get something set up here. Nice play. Jillian's going to get fouled. Is that going to be Gebke?
You know, I gotta tip my hat to this North Judson crowd. I mean, there's a legitimate 6-man on the court with this crowd. They can get loud.
Yeah.
Coach Croft at different times had trouble calling in plays because it's been so loud.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see, Tim. They got the home court advantage here, and they're taking full advantage of it. Jillian gets them both. It's going to be 51-29.
I'd like to see Jillian get hot this fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting for Coach Croft to put Kendall Johnson in. Kendall's looked pretty good from the three-point line.
Yeah. Yeah, she knocks a couple of those down. Laney knocks a couple down. We're right back in the game. They're going to get Blake on a cheap one there. It's only her third. It looks like Lauren Cox and Schumacher and Jordan Dusak are coming back into the game.
I think it's noteworthy. Coach Croft, his second season as the Winamac Lady Warriors head coach, done a fantastic job with the program. He has not had a technical this year. I think he got 2 last year, and maybe 2.5.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's he's doing a fantastic job with this program, and they're going to be good for a long time.
Yep, young Winamac ball club.
You know, and this is only gonna make them better. You know, in the future, playing games like this. And
Out of bounds on the Lady Warriors.
so it's going to be out of bounds on Winamac, I think. Yep.
The Lady Warriors sitting down.
So Schumacher with the ball gets it to Lauren Cox. Back to Frazier. So Judson looking to take their time here. There's Dusak for 3. Off the mark, and Lauren Cox with the rebound.
Just bounced right to her, didn't it, Shay?
Yeah, Winamac actually had a really good position. Had her out, and it just...
The Dexter gang from Logansport, Indiana, tuning in for the broadcast tonight, Shay.
All right.
Got some berries watching.
We like that.
We do like that. We got a big game tomorrow night in Winamac. Logansport boys come to town.
Yeah, that'll be big. Winamac's boys are playing real well, and I think Logan's having a really good season also.
Yep, Winamac coming off a big emotional victory against Marquette Catholic.
Was that the last time they played? The weather's kind of got
I think so.
Wow. Yeah, the weather's got everybody mixed up. So Judson looking to burn some clock here.
Got 6:14 left.
And there's a steal. Blake Bailey says she's not letting her have it.
It's Blake Bailey and Haley Sanders standing right next to each other, two best defenders on the team.
And Maggie Smith. Well, Maggie didn't really have her feet set there. She knocks that shot down quite a bit, you know.
And that's just the difference tonight. And it's not just her, it's most of them. The high percentage shots that this Winamac club generally makes.
They're going to get Haley for a foul.
Yep. That might be Haley's first. And I bet the Colonel's pleased about that.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is.
Haley's really done a nice job tonight.
She has, yeah. At the beginning of the season, the Colonel was wondering how long it'd take. It'd be 30 seconds or a minute before she got her first.
We're starting to do an over and under, get some gambling involved. I guess Logansport is 5-1 in conference play this year, according to Eric Dexter in Logansport.
Yeah, I believe they got beat by Marion, the Giants there with the Blackman. The Blackman kid, I think he's a freshman or sophomore.
Is it the Marion, what are they, the Giants?
The Marion Giants, yeah. Great basketball program there. And Kendall Johnson for 3. Boy, that looked good. It was just a little short. Jillian just couldn't hang on to it. She knocked around down there. Maybe could have called a foul.
There are a lot of Blue Jay hands slapping around in after that ball.
Kendall's shot looked good, just a little short.
Harper's done a nice job handling the ball tonight for the Blue Jays. Schumacher going to go strong to the basket. See, that's
I don't know. I think they both have 4, so.
That's so hard, isn't it? When you're underneath and posting up, guarding a post like that.
That's her 5th.
As strong as Lauren Cox goes to the basket, it's hard not to bend your wrist down and just stay straight.
So Jillian Brum's going to foul out here. She's going to come out of the game.
A lot of love for Jillian Brum.
Yeah,
Winamac's really pleased with what they've seen from her. She's a little bit emotional there on the sidelines.
Yeah, she gets a hug from her uncle and Coach Croft, and a nice ovation from the crowd here. The Cox's first shot's no good.
That's her first missed free throw of the game. Jillian Brum, the Lily winner this year.
Yes.
Just to kind of, we're talking about sports, but academics is a big, big focus point of this Winamac club. And I think about all these Winamac basketball players, these girls are really strong academically. And
yeah, that's a long 3 by Laney's in and out. And Frazier comes out with the rebound. William Frazier looking to push it. Maggie Smith on the ground. Nice ball movement by the Lady Jays. They're going to pull it back out.
Yeah, it's a little closer game. Schumacher shoots that 3 right when she gets the ball.
Definitely. Reinbold down. Reinbold had a nice first half. She probably had 10 points in the first half, I'm guessing. And Schumacher, the Reinbold, the Frazier.
Judson crowd, nice little applause for their team. They know what they're. These fans know they're bleeding a little bit of time off the clock. And
yeah.
Pretty high basketball IQ.
Yeah, they've had some amazing teams, both boys and girls over here in the past, and their fans know the game.
53-29 in favor of the Blue Jays.
So the Blue Jay student section kind of taunting Winamac a little bit. Now Winamac's still playing hard though.
We don't have a lot of fouls to burn.
No. No, 3 fouls for North Judson and 8 for Winamac, so we've got to kind of watch it.
Surprised you don't call Haley for a foul right there. It looked like she was kind of trying to get one.
This is Rainbow looking to get it to Cox. Cox long past Frazier, and Frazier's going to pull it back out. Oop. It's like maybe Laney got Frazier's head. They didn't call that. They're going to call that on Laney, I think. Yep.
Foul on the Lady Warriors, number 15.
He's going to send Reinbold to the line. So I don't know that we've really had a team stall like that. That was a little hard to call, Tim.
Yeah,
it was. Number 10, it looks like the Abigail Chambers into the game.
Reinbold, the free throw line. First shot's up, and it's no
good. Jennings with the rebound.
And didn't you expect that just to roll in?
Yeah, so Coach Croft's going to get a timeout here with about 3 minutes to go in the game.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer Simply Free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
Welcome back to RTC TV4 with just under 3 minutes to go in the game. Winamac, they're using a timeout. This fourth quarter, it seemed like the third quarter, Winamac came out and starting to get little bits of flashes of, I don't know, getting their rhythm back. And
yeah,
it didn't take long before the wheels kind of started coming off, Shay.
Yeah, offensively, they knocked down some shots, and they just couldn't hit shots in the paint. You know, I don't know what our percentage is as far as our shots in the paint, but they just weren't falling tonight.
Nope. Lauren Cox really has been a difference maker. She's got 14 points in this game. She averages about 6 points a game, so she's 8 points over her typical game average so far tonight.
Yeah, and the rebounding and defense that she's doing is really good. So they're gonna get Frazier for a foul. Frazier didn't think so, but, and that might be they might be trying to even up the fouls a little bit. It was kind of a
pretty
little,
obvious.
Yeah, kind of a little touch foul there. So Maggie Smith with the ball. Maggie's done a nice job this half not fouling out. She had 4 in the first half.
Yep.
So Schumacher, that big block there on Haley Sanders. Haley Sanders goes right at Lauren Cox. Great defense by Cox.
There was a lot of contact there, body contact. I'm surprised there wasn't a foul called there, Shay.
Yeah. They're going to get Haley on the floor.
Falls off top on number 14, Lily Sanders. That takes Lily Frazier to the line.
So Frazier coming back to the line. That's only Sanders' second foul. Second shot's up and off the mark. Rebound, Laney Joseph. So Laney's going to take it all the way. Can't get the shot. Frazier looking to push it here. And gets it out to Trusty. Trusty to Reinbold. So Haley's still playing defense. So
officials all of a sudden real reluctant to call fouls, aren't they? Looks like Winamac's kind of starting to think about laying off a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell you what, Winamac has been all hustle this game.
They have.
Taking a lot of good high percentage shots. Looked like a good game plan coming in. Shots just weren't dropping.
They weren't dropping, and you know, this North Judson team's good. It's like I have coaches doing a little talking there. I think it was friendly though, maybe.
Okay.
We'll say it was friendly.
All right. That's the second time that's happened tonight.
So, you know, they say the ball don't lie. And Haley Sanders throws up a wild shot.
Minute 15 left to go in the game. North Judson leading Winamac 56-29.
56-29. Coach Neubauer's going to get a timeout and switch some players in.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. So we have just over a minute left in this game, and it's going to be a North Judson win. Hard fought game. Winamac has a few JV girls in now. A couple of Gearharts out on the floor.
Yeah. So Coach Neubauer's going to call a timeout and get some subs in here.
Going in for the win, Jays, Amanda Dorothy and Megan Brzezowski. Coming out for the Lady Jays, Lily Frazier and Addie Harper.
You know, a lot to look forward to with this Winamac Lady Warriors basketball program, Tim.
Well, I would say this is going to be a rivalry that doesn't go away anytime soon. Now, after this season, North Judson loses Schumacher and Cox. They still have Frazier.
They'll lose Reinbold.
It'll be a completely different looking team next year, Shay.
Yeah, it will. But you know, they're still going to have. They'll still have Frazier and some of these younger girls. Gebka's got a lot of playing time, and Harper, I believe, is only a sophomore. So. Yeah, you're right.
There's still plenty of talent. These are going to be fun games.
Ashley Keller guarding Jordan Dushak. Refs kind of letting things go here with 27 seconds left. So they're going to run some clock here. Looks like Aubrey Gerhardt's wanting to steal the ball. That Kendall's going to take it. And that's going to do it here at North Judson. Lady Blue Jays 56, the Lady Warriors 29.
We're going to be back in just a moment.
Summit Contractor Supply is the area's leading supplier of tools, parts, products, and services to commercial and industrial contractors throughout northern Indiana and southern Michigan. Offering Milwaukee Electric Tools, DeWalt Power Tools, Metabo Power Tools, and more, Summit has the blades, bits, fasteners, and anchors to get the job done right. Summit is also a factory-authorized service and repair center. Contact Summit for all of your contractor supply needs. Kniebel Insurance is a proud supporter of Winamac Athletics, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your needs. Contact Kniebel Insurance today for your free quote.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. Captain, not what we were anticipating tonight.
No, it wasn't.
I'm glad you're not allowed to bet on high school basketball because I would have lost a lot of money tonight.
Same here. You know, it just wasn't our night. Our shots just weren't falling. We were getting good shots, Tim. It just didn't work for us tonight.
Didn't work for us. The Winamac shots just weren't going down, and everything North Judson threw up there was draining. And once they found their rhythm, they just kept going with it, Shay.
Yeah, you know, this is at least their second sectional in a row, maybe their third. I'm not sure on that, but their experience. You know, they played a lot of basketball, and this is a good team. A lot of seniors.
A couple seniors right there that Chad zoomed in on. Jillian Brum, Ashley Keller, both great kids.
On behalf of the IHSAA and North Judson St. Pierre High School Athletic Director, we would like to represent the captain of the Winamac Lady Warriors with the runner-up game ball. Congratulations to the Lady Warriors.
Jillian doesn't look real happy out there, does she?
No, she's pretty upset.
I think she just wants to get off the court.
Yeah, Jillian's been a 4-year starter for us, and just a really good player.
As the captains of the Lady Jays, please come forward. North Judson St. Pierre Athletic Director Greg Eastock would like to present you with the 2019 Sectionals Championship Trophy.
Well-deserved win by North Judson. They played hard, had a lot of talent, a lot of strong senior leadership on the team, and every once in a while you just run into a buzzsaw like this, Shay.
Yeah, you know, they could make a really deep run in the tournament. We'll get to see them this Saturday at Winamac in the regional.
I believe we're covering that, Shay.
Nice. So
for those of you that tuned in tonight, hopefully you're not tired of us yet, because
we still got boys games to do, you know. So we're good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. So our final score. Well, let me run through a couple quick stats. The only stats I took were actual points. Ryan Bolt had 10 points tonight. She averages 4.4 a game, so she's way above her average. Harper had 6 points tonight. She, she generally gets 1 or 2 points a game, so she's way above her average. Frazier was 17. She's close to 20 points, so she's just below her average. Schumacher only had 8. So with her typically scoring 19 points. Cox had 14 when she typically scores 6 to 7 points a game. So really, I think one of the game plans coming in with Coach Croft was to try to minimize Schumacher and Frazier as much as possible. And to a large extent, they did keep Schumacher pretty quiet offensively compared to what her general game ends up as. But then you have other girls stepping up like Cox. And
Ryan Bolt had a big first half.
She had a huge first half. Pretty quiet offensively in the second half, but I think it's going to be a pretty fun semi-state. On Winamac's end, Kendall Johnson with 7 points, Jillian Brum with 4, Haley Sanders with 4, and Lainey Joseph with 14. So just a quiet night offensively for Winamac, and that's kind of the story, the tale of the tape. The ball just wasn't going in for Winamac tonight. It wasn't their night. And it is Judson's night.
It is. You know, and I thought Cox was the difference maker. You know, Maggie Smith got in some foul trouble, and she was doing a phenomenal job early in the game, and she got in a little bit of foul trouble. Got 4 fouls in the first half. I think maybe Blake Bailey picked up 2 quick ones, and who else? Was it Jillian? But you know, and that one, it seemed like once we got those fouls, it just took the wind out of our sails a little bit, Tim.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Every time something seemed to start going in our favor, then the wheels just kind of came off, Shay.
And you have that sometimes, you know. And this is an experienced team, you know. It wasn't. You got to give North Judson credit with their defense and their offense. You know, we were able to shut Schumacher down, but like you had mentioned, Cox, Reinbold, and obviously Frazier had another big night.
We're going to jump over to another quick break, and then we'll catch a couple more minutes of post game.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Welcome back to RTC TV4 as we're wrapping up coverage tonight. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Cast, and Chad Compton working the camera for us tonight. You see some North Judson girls cutting the conventional, traditional
the
net off
down.
there. I want to use conventional and traditional because I know you like those words, Shay.
Thanks, Tim.
You're welcome.
So no, it's well deserved sectional title for North Judson. They played hard, great basketball team, fun to watch. So I'm looking forward to watching them next weekend at Winamac. You know, Winamac's lucky enough to have the regional at our place, so should be a lot of fun.
Yep. Now technically we don't do a player of the game, so this is not an official endorsement, but you kind of indicated earlier, and I'm in definite agreement with you, that Lauren Cox, if we had a player of the game, she was it tonight.
Yeah, she wasn't the high scorer, but did everything. You know, I knocked down her free throws, played great defense, passed the ball well.
And she's second highest scorer at 14. I mean,
so a lot of fun to watch. Got Maggie in foul trouble. But yeah, I agree with you. She'd have to be our unofficial player of the game.
Shay, I think we're gonna wrap up our coverage tonight. For those of you that tuned in, we sure appreciate it. We enjoyed doing this, and hope that you enjoyed our broadcast, and we didn't botch it up too bad.
There were some times, you know. So yeah,
there were times we were dumbfounded. We didn't know what to say.
Yeah, you know, and I think we kept the language for the most part under check.
Zero vulgarity.
You know, there might have been a little bit, but for the most part, I think we were good.
Pretty easy on the officials.
Yeah, I gotta apologize for my riding the officials, but
no, you've been pretty soft on the officials. I think you're really growing this season, Shay.
Thank you, as a person,
and growing as a human
being, and as an announcer.
Yep, I like it. Well, thanks a bunch for tuning in tonight, and join us tomorrow night for Winamac boys versus Logan Sport in Winamac.